Good morning. Welcome to our world today. We're in Cactusland. There's just a ton of cacti here. There's more cacti than there are trees. There's prickly pears, cholla, saguaro. There's not as many saguaro, but there's a few. There's one right there. Yeah, and there's more, but they're not as plentiful as all these other types. So let me show you our campsite. We are back here amongst the cacti. Somebody made this little campsite, and they even dressed it up. They got like little rock borders making like flower beds. Got the boys got their cots in some shade here. Yeah, I got the solar panel up to keep the battery charged. Water spilt. Well, for some reason I must not have had the water pitcher secured well, and it spilled. So I got my rugs out drying off. That happened when we were on our driving yesterday. But then it rained last night, and I had the rug out to dry, and it rained last night pretty good, so it got all wet again. So there's a fire pit they've got made. See over here, they got like ringed with rocks, making like flower beds out of it around that tree. Kind of cool. Yeah. Hey, want to take a little walk, boys? I'll show you where we're at here. We're on some BLM land, and it is just off Arizona Route 77. We're about a mile or so back in. And when we got here yesterday, we just pulled into a big open like parking area that's down at the end down here. And then this morning, we came walking up here this trail for our morning walk. And I screwed up because I was using the external mic and I forgot to turn the transmitter on, so it didn't record at all. So we're gonna kind of redo it, but this is even better because now we're back here at this campsite, because as we walked back here we found that campsite and it was awesome. You know, it's back in, nobody can see us and we can't see anybody else. Down here in the parking lot when we got here, there's a guy living out of his car. He's not really friendly. I spoke to him and said, hey, you don't mind us camping over here? Because we were on, it's a big parking lot, and we were over on the other side of it. But I just yelled over to him when I only saw him out of his car one time. He kind of like stays inside his car always. I don't know if he's homeless or, you know, what he's doing. I said, are you full-time in your car? And he was like, well, yeah, I guess so. So I think maybe he's homeless. Anyways, you'll see him when we get down here. You'll see in the car at least. But I'll show you the parking area. There's the cholla. Look at how big this guy is. Man, he's another size of me. He's probably 10 foot tall. Really nice. Yeah, they're all over here. It's pretty cool. When we were, now, you know, Major came from New Mexico, so I imagine he's been around cacti before. And we were coming down here earlier, and he came out of the side limping. He had like one of those seed pods with needles in it stuck in one of his rear paws. So I got it out and he's fine. But yeah, it's pretty hard not to get something when you're around this much cacti. Beautiful area here, though. Oh, I was telling you, we're just off Arizona Route 77, and we're about 12 or 13 miles north of the little town of Winkelman. It's, I think it's Wickelman, Winkelman, Arizona. And we're only about an hour and a half or so north of Tucson. So I'm really glad we came down here. You know, we left that trailhead area yesterday in Tonto National Forest and came down here. It was about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more because I drive slow. And we came down, there's a guy over here, but we came down here and we're a lot lower elevation and it's much warmer. It only went down to 49 degrees last night, so it was pretty good. So we were camped over on the other side of this fire ring right here. We were right in here. And this is, this road comes off of Arizona 77. It's Dripping Springs Road. And it's wide enough that two vehicles can pass, and they keep it pretty well maintained. It's fairly smooth. And probably one of the reasons for that is a few miles down the road here. That's going out to or Arizona 77, but if you follow out that way a few miles, there's a mining operation. It's a, I believe, a vanadium mine. So there's a lot of traffic in the morning going to work, and then late afternoon, you know, leaving work. So there is traffic on here, and that's probably also though why they keep that fairly well maintained. So this is just a huge parking lot. And I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can zoom in. I don't see any cars coming right now. But it's too bright. I can't see the but right down in there is Arizona 77. So that way would be south, this way is north. And pretty nice area though, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's head back, boys. You notice only Major and Gibson came. Berkeley, Beethoven, and Elton had settled back in after the morning walk, and they're napping. So we're going to head on up here. Whoops, tripped over a rock. Pick your feet up, okay. We didn't go back in, I got caught on that shrub. We didn't go back in further than the campsite up here. We'll probably take future walks further back in, because I'd rather walk back that way than come out to the parking lot. And you can see us a little bit from here. I don't know if you might be able to see us from the road a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. Basically, it's a pretty good spot there. We're going to stay here for a while. I think maybe we'll stay for a week or so. I spent a lot of money on gas coming on down, and we need to wait till money refreshes. So, yeah, other than that, you know, all's well. And I was looking on a map. This this trail goes way back in, so we'll have plenty of room to walk. Oh, and I've got tracker on Major. Nice square over there, huh? Hey, come here, buddy. I want to show him your collar. Here's his new collar. It's a rough wear collar, and it's supposed to be like the mountains and sky and sunset. But here, let me show. I've got the Feinster tracker on, so I'm able to track him and see where he's at. And I've got a circle set up right now from the van, 210 degrees around. So yeah, that's that alerts me when it sends me a notification as soon as he leaves that circle. And you can draw different, like look at Berkeley's getting his food. And he sees that. How much did you eat? Oh, not too much. I just gave him I had a little bit of food out here for, hi buddy. Oh, look at that. He used Berkeley stood on the stump there so he could get up and get to the food. I didn't think about that. All right, well, that'll do it for now. Huh, boys? Yeah, so, yeah, with his tracker on that, that's a little bit of extra assurance that I won't lose him. And I got him a lighted collar too. I had it waiting. I had gotten the collar and different stuff that, I knew at some point I was going to get another dog, so I just figured I'd go ahead and have that stuff ready for whoever came into the pack. And it's Major. All right, well, hey, take care, have a great day, and we will talk to you later.